What is up, guys? It's Life of Fabian here, and I'm here with my brand new Skoda Octavia vRS. Now let us get in and do our first drive. So let's first talk about what this car actually is. Of course, it's a Skoda Octavia vRS station wagon, which makes it, first of all, very practical. It has a huge boot, plenty of space in the rear and in the front, just overall a lot of space. Now let's talk about the engine, because it's a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with normally 220 horsepower. But in this case, this car has a slight tune, and that actually gives it 300 horsepower, which is quite insane if you think about it for a family car, especially of this price range. Now this car is from 2014. Of course, it's in a very bright metallic blue, which I kind of enjoy. That's the thing that I missed with my previous car, the R32, because that was just black and it was a nice color, but nothing quite like this. This pops, especially in the sunshine. I'm not gonna claim that it's a rare color because, well, it certainly isn't. Especially on Skodas and Octavias, you see this color quite a bit, but I don't really mind. It's still a really cool, nice color. Now the inside has a black leather interior. It's very soft seats, but still supportive enough in corners to make you stay in place, really. Now yes, of course, you can say this is a true family car, and no, I haven't become a dad yet. Nothing like that. But let me tell you a little bit more about the reason why I chose to go for this car, because there are a few reasons for me to trade in the R32 for this car. Now, reason number one, I did actually talk about in the R32 video, but that is maintenance, of course. Because maintenance on this car is quite a bit cheaper than on an R32, which has a lot of special items that cost a lot of money. Also, this car is just newer and in better condition, to be honest, so that is nice. That just gives me a little bit of rest, because the R32 was getting a little bit crazy, to be honest. Which brings me to reason number two. Of course, drivability. This car, when you want it to be, it is easy, quiet, comfortable, not a lot of noise. And yes, you can see that as a downside sometimes, but to me at this time, I think that's a good thing, especially when it is a daily car like it is for me. And in terms of just straight out speed, you don't lose a lot. To be honest, I think this car is actually quicker than the R32 was, especially in a straight line. I'm not quite sure how it would work on a track or something like that, but in a straight line, yeah, this thing feels faster. Now, the third reason would be practicality, because I kind of needed something with just a little bit more space than the R32. No, again, I'm not starting a family, not yet, but I do really like to do road trips with friends and such, so I think that's quite important for me, that a car is able to handle that. With all the luggage, of course, and with 4 adults in the car, of course, you need some space. And besides that, I am really considering getting a dog, and well, I like big dogs, so having space for him or her is also a good plus. Are there any downsides then to this car compared to the R32? Yes, absolutely. While it doesn't sound bad, it's nowhere near as cool sounding as the R32 was. And also, just cool factor, a lot of people notice the R32, know what it is. And that's just not really the case with this Skoda. People see it as a nice family wagon, but not a lot of people know what a VRS really means. Now, equipment-wise, I'd say this car really has everything you need. The navigation system is actually usable. It works like it's supposed to. While it doesn't have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it does have live information about traffic and such, so that's good. Other than that, it has seat heating, it has climate control, of course, everything you expect from a car of this price point. And a lot of other cool stuff as well that you maybe don't expect. Like the other day, I was almost out of petrol and the car itself decided, hey, let me turn on the navigation and take you to the closest gas station available, which actually is quite nice and convenient. Now, this thing does have pedal shifters and you can put it into manual if you prefer, which is quite nice. The automatic is very responsive and shifts immediately when you want it to. And that's when you can feel a little bit of sportiness in this car, to be honest. It drives well, the steering feels nice. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light either. It has some feeling to it, which is really something that I was looking for in my new car, no matter what it would become. Let's take a little look at what this thing can do. Whoa, it almost lost grip there. You could feel the wheels spinning a little. It really wants to go. It really does. And again, when you get to a corner, it feels good. It's nice feeling. The brakes are good too. It could probably handle a little bit better tires, to be honest. These are very normal, non-really good branded tires. So maybe if you put on like Michelin Sport tires or something like that, then yeah, you'll get more grip and more fun out of it. But of course, this car is not meant to be pushed like that in that sense. It's just meant to drive nicely. So yeah, I do want to know what you think of the sound of this car. Keep in mind, of course, in the GoPro it's not as nice as in real life, but in my opinion, it's not a bad sound. I like it. I wouldn't take it too high in the ref range personally. I think you then lose a little bit of the nice sound. But overall, it's nice. It's good. I know, of course, not everyone is gonna agree with my choices to trade a limited R32 in for a car like this, but it is my choice. It won't be forever. I will definitely own a nice car again soon, at some point at least. And will it be another R32 at some point as well? Maybe, who knows? Financially, I couldn't get both right now, especially since the R32 just costs that much. But to be honest, overall I think it will be doable sometime in the future, and I don't think I can hold off with owning an R32 forever, to be honest. Now, I do want to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the car. Let me know what you think of my decision. And I'll see you guys again very soon. There's lots more content to come. Trust me. Alright, bye-bye.